Miss Michelle Alexander, who's the author of The New Jim Crow: Mass Incarceration in the Age of Colorblindness.
You know, my book argues that, within a few decades after the collapse of Jim Crow, we've managed to recreate racial caste in America by branding millions of people felons. They're then trapped, in a permanent second-class status in which they can be denied the right to vote, automatically excluded from juries, legally discriminated against in employment, housing, access to education, and public benefits. All the old forms of discrimination that we supposedly left behind during the Jim Crow era are suddenly legal again once you've been branded a felon. Poor folks of color have been rounded up primarily through the so-called war on drugs. Contrary to popular belief, people of color are no more likely than whites to use or sell illegal drugs. In some states, 80 to 90% of all drug offenders sent to prison have been African Americans. There's a whole array of private corporate interests that benefit from mass imprisonment. There are large private prison companies. The American Correctional Corporation is the largest. It's listed on the New York Stock Exchange, a company that's doing very well at a time of economic recession. And there's a whole host of others that benefit. Prison guard unions are among the highest paid government workers in the United States. A whole array of companies that supply prisons, AT&T, phone companies that gouge prisoners and their families by charging excessively high rates. There's a whole host of economic corporate interests that now benefit from the expansion of the prison system and profit from caging human beings.